I see what they did, and it'll probably go up, which is hilarious. Hello, YouTube. You've run there's a automated ads on YouTube that hung up YouTube. That's new. That's never happened before. So I was like, yeah, you want to run ads? There was a click yes or no that I didn't click. You're more than welcome, chat, to give me way more shit next time. Just repeat emojis and whatever. Again, the emojis will fly across the screen. Hello, YouTube. Holy Christ. Who's a good friend of mine. It's no different than saying, holy Rusty Shackelford, holy Susan, holy KB. Is that taking your name in vain? I don't know. Here's just the quick rundown of the hilarious internet bullshit we've been dealing with. Oh, look, it's dropping more. About a week ago, everything went to shit after working fine. We literally replaced every wire in the entire building. Except for one cable splitter we couldn't get to. There you go, Hydra King. That's what I like. Except for one, but that obviously wasn't causing 80% packet loss. There's a server downstream in Pittsburgh. Surprise, surprise. Comcast. If that probably everyone's like, don't even, just stop there. But it all worked, and we had a great little impromptu weekday live stream on Thursday, and it was awesome. Went great. And then we came back Sunday with our serious guest, which I think I made the mistake of pre-announcing, and it just went to shit. Had the dude back out today who was in disbelief. He said, there ain't no fucking way that shit ain't working. Sure enough, it wasn't. So we fixed it all. We ran a 4-hour stream. Worked perfectly. Went live with this one. That's what you're watching now. It's just been a clusterfuck. And I'm getting tired of it. And I had said earlier, I have a meeting at 7 o'clock tonight. There are people interested in helping out. We might just move the studio. We've been looking at YouTube all this. This is what I was looking at. But let me get back to the chat here. 15 minutes. That's not too bad. Not too bad. YouTube decided it wanted to run ads, and I needed to click OK. And so all the other streams started, and it didn't. But yeah. God damn, that button it's just real intuitive for me. It's real intuitive for me. Every time I see the emojis, I get lag. We did turn off the video last time on Sunday. Yeah, I don't really understand either why the audio can get through fine, but not the video. Somebody knows the answer to that. I would love to know. Because as far as I know, it's all one signal. But Mr. Smith, 118, hello, boyos. Welcome, Mr. Smith. Fart whiff. I've had enough of your ugly mug. I am hideous, fair enough. William Maines, thank you. You're the one who made me realize that wasn't going. Some emojis, thank you. Welcome, Matthew AA04 with the champ. Don't know that I've seen you before. Welcome, Ronald Simmons, Dawn of the Ree. Welcome. User name, I have seen you before. Maybe. There's probably a lot of you, though, honestly. Move out to the 413. How's it going from Zygote, the bundle of cells? Shielded 10, anti-Semitism, aposemitism stream. It's also, I'm anti-Semitism. Zabort Nick, I'm sure the CIA would like to help. I think they already are. Real Arcalian, Ward, you magnificent bastard. I read your book. Nice. If you didn't know, I do have a book. It's linked somewhere. I'm really bad at selling it. The Unconscious Pursuit of Epicurean Ataraxia by the Old Boys in Central Pennsylvania. I'll bring it up here at some point. Having dual ISPs necessity for business. I kind of want to look into Starlink. John Ward brought to you by. Today I am brought to you by Samuel Gawith. I don't know that's how you say his name. Celtic Talisman Dry Snuff. I'm trying to quit smoking. I think that's how you do it. Any British people out there? I feel like I'm in a Charles Dickens novel every time I use it. It's not bad. It kind of jacks you up. Oh, I forgot I had this screen. Let me catch some more people here quickly, and then we'll see if anything's going on there. It's okay now. YouTube is worth Methany. Methany is a great name. STC16, welcome Sal, the hamster. Audio, they are, dude. Okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. Do I have Streamlabs from Unit 7? Unit 730. I think we have the coolest chat in the business, honestly. No, I don't. No, I don't. Jack Dawes, what are your senses telling you about Vivek? That would be a good sense of conversation. I want to get Nick, Zapboard Nick, Starlink works great. So maybe that's what we'll do. I don't know. Let me pull this back up. I'm assuming it's just our, oh, they've changed guards. Or he's been standing out there so long he got a tan. Trump trial underway inside NYC court. That is what we're talking about. I don't know if this has a scheduled end to it or anything like that. I doubt it. Just making sure I'm not getting temporary producer texts here. Where'd all these go? Why'd I lose all my X chats? We're at the point now, it's May. I'm going to try to start doing this literally every day, although, of course, I've made the mistake of mentioning that too, and then we start having internet problems constantly. So tonight we'll get that resolved. We have a bunch of people waiting in the wings for 3CC ready to get involved. We did it one time, and that's kind of when this all fell apart for obvious reasons. So everybody in Gilded, there's a link to join the Gilded if you'd like to participate in that. I'll talk more about that later too. I got really distracted by the haircut walking in right now. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought that was it's a bold jacket color. Is that guy chewing gum or he's talking to himself? He's chewing gum. I'm sorry, I'm extremely autistic. And then quickly one more time here. So the whole Stormy Daniels thing is a hilarious joke. I saw on Twitter already. Let me get this pulled up here, but I don't know if you've seen the signed statements. This is horseshit. Oh. Every time I try to sign into Twitter in incognito, it tries to do my old Twitter account, which is permanently banned. All right, so maybe I won't pull up Twitter. Who gives a crap anyway? This has been going on for a while now. So we're just waiting. We'll pull up that. You know what? We'll pull those up. We'll pull up what Stormy had to say. Got this layered here. Hold on. We will pull. There we go. It's a large ad. Here we go. The former president is accused of falsifying internal Trump organization records as part of a scheme to bury damaging stories that I lost interest. The allegations focus on payoffs, right here, to two women, porn actor, penis dumpster, Stormy Daniels, and Playboy model, that also strangely translates to penis dumpster, Karen McDougal, who said they had extramarital sexual encounters with Trump years earlier. I doubt they knew the word extramarital at the time. As well as to a Trump Tower doorman who claimed to have a story about a child he alleged Trump had out of wedlock. Trump says none of these supposed sexual encounters occurred, and there are at least two signed statements from Stormy Daniels that say the same. So I don't even know what the fuck this is about. Maybe somebody in the chat does. I'm pretty indifferent to the details of this case. I'm more loosely curious if he's going to actually get thrown in jail or not. That's really the only reason I'm watching today. But what I just don't get it, man. I really don't. Oh, man, your grandma used to do stuff. Her eye on the side, she'd snort it would bug out. Yeah, I've done that by accident. Just tell her not to use so much. Holy cow. Yeah, we need those, the Amran brothers to come fix my internet for me. I literally had the Comcast guy here staring at mine. I'm like, when you look at these hops and you see where it goes bad, is that weird to you? I think I blew his, he like didn't believe it was real. So anyway, I believe it. 2 up, 2 down grower. They forgot pancake ass when describing Stormy. You're a madman. You're a madman. You have no problem with this case or anything. You have a problem if you say her ass could be a little more filled out, frankly. If we're talking about crimes. Noodle Lotus. These dongs in the video were special. Karen is worthy of Trump. Oh, man. Do I watch Liberal Hive Mind? I know what that is. I don't really watch anything. That's the fair answer. That is the fair answer. It's your go-to channel. You got to make this your go-to channel. I don't blame this for not being anyone's go-to channel at the moment with the fucking shit they've been doing to it. Which I should probably check again, huh? It's coming down. Still seems to be periodically happening. But I don't know. There's a whole lot I can do about that right now. I'm just going to keep doing this daily at unexpected times until something works. We'll find out. But anyway, let me pull up this shenanigans. We'll see what guard they have on duty here in a second. I'm assuming. This guy's much more. I see why they switched him out. The other guy was pacing, talking to himself. Got phone calls, checking the time. This man, Gum. Gum is the secret, I guess. It's the secret. Who is your pick for VP? I don't have one. It's not going to be who I want. I don't know, chat. Yeah, so we're just waiting. We're waiting. Let me keep the video up so I can quickly switch to it. And then we'll converse. We'll converse a bit. I probably need to put a background behind that chat, so it's a little bit more readable. You still have a lot of people talking about how this is all bullshit. Trump is part of the whole, it's all a uniparty, and it's all just a show. And maybe it is. I'm not saying it's not. But in the 3CC anyway, we've been sort of holding the position that if that's true, you're so fucked that it doesn't matter. So you might as well give it a shot this year. This stuff going on seems impossible, like that they're genuinely trying to stop Trump. It's a message being sent to him in the strongest possible terms that are saying, if you don't drop out here, then, well, you saw with, what's her name, Jen Psaki, maybe Trump will die. They've been hinting at that quite a while. Hinting at, is it legal for the president to assassinate a political rival? Of course, if that happens, it'll be pretty obvious. Throwing Trump in jail, though, seems to be a bit of a Rubicon to me. Harley Quinn. There is no case. Yes, I mean, that's how I see it. I don't get it. Bureaucrat. You had DSL. Everything got better when you dropped it and bought Starlink. All right, lots of endorsements for Starlink. Sarah Trixler is wide eyeballs. Dodger, what's up, man? Over on Pilled. We got to do another stream here if I can get my fucking internet working. It's like a cartoon at this point. It's more than that. Skunk 12. There you go. All right. You believe it is uniparty. I'm curious then, and because I've seen you before and you've had, and I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, Skunk 12, but some intelligent comments, is then why are you interested at all in watching any of this if it's all bread and circuses? Which, again, don't think that saying I'm watching this building burn down because I like watching shit burn down. That's a fair answer. I would totally understand that. So, just because I'm being Socratic doesn't mean I'm trying to steer you in a certain direction. It needs to be like a different, neutral Socraticism. And I get it. People that do that are usually being assholes. Alex from Iowa? Liberal Hive Mind's voice is too painful. A lot of Liberal Hive Mind fans in the house. Maybe I'll go watch a Liberal Hive Mind video and check it out. Jimmy Lowe. Stormy told sex jokes on the stand. John. All right. It's more a Rubicon than the Rubicon was. Oh, Timothy. Waiting on the monomyth. Yes, I've been just so probably very much part of the purposeful strategy of having to deal with this internet stuff is not getting anything else done. Literally to the point of taking apart the place to try to find, even though we kind of know there's not a problem locally. We're just being hopeful because it's a pain in the ass to move all this shit. But I think that's where we're at. That guy, Liberal Hive Mind and Salty Cracker are both great channels. Don't Walk, Run, YouTuber, Cardio. If anybody has favorite channels, we should try to get them on. I'm assuming, ooh, he's just retreating. Oh, he's back! The Pacer looking right at us, almost as if he knows. He's like, fuck. You think he's got this live stream on in his pocket right there? In his earpiece? You ugly. How do we test this theory? I love if he just started getting like one of those totally unaware people. Starts like sticks his hand down his pants. Not really sure what that wrist grab's about. Seems a lot natural to me. Is this is his walk like? Does he do the same thing? Is he pacing? Or is this training? There's his watch. He fucking loves his watch, man. Like literally several times a minute, he wants to go home. Anyway, chat. But if you have, that's what I was gonna do. If you have smaller channels, please, I want to genuinely. If you look at the only person, I don't really understand this, but the only person that it's not in it for themselves. So, by all means, have them get in touch. And that would be this guy, thirdcontinentalcongress.org. That's what we're talking about when we say 3CC. The yellow states have been claimed. You can join. There can be more than one person in a state, like me, Pennsylvania, with the deacon, who said he was ready to come back, but I haven't heard from him yet. He might have ran off into the woods again. Happens a lot. Brief explanation about what exactly a delegate is, but really there's multiple ways to participate. All of them can be fully anonymous, other than if you put your face on the screen. But you can be a delegate with your face on the screen and wear a costume or a mask. I really don't give a shit. And so the delegates, we are going to do at least one weekly group live stream. If you, again, this is more to be on cameras. I mean, I don't care if you don't have anything to promote. You can still be on camera. But if you have a channel, especially a smaller one, this is just a good place to get your name on something. If you don't want to be on camera but have ideas, the magazine. Just got this started the other day. A lot of people write better anyway. It's a little easier for them to think that way. So writers, right there. And, of course, you can backlink the ever-living hell out of your own stuff. I do not care. It's just another place to do it. And then the Gilded, which there should be a link to in the description, is just sort of one more filter of not having to deal with crazy emails and stuff. So I do check the regular emails that is posted, but I probably won't see it. If you join the Gilded, which is free, it's like Discord, you can send me a message directly right in there. I will see it. Everybody I've left hanging the past week, again, is an internet thing, but I will see it. First time you've been able to watch. Glad to have you. Let's see here. Zachary Neidfeld. Styx would be a good match. Dice as well. There is a story to Styx. There's a story to a number of people, and it's been very interesting with some things that fell through and then seeing some other people that teamed up. So the whole factions, we're going to do a very interesting stream on that in the relatively near future. And I don't just mean politicians and stuff, which is great and interesting. We should definitely do that. But influencers. And I see some Mark Dice. Mark Dice, I think, does do his own thing. Razor Fist, Ed Boy. Intelligent guy for sure. For sure. Pictish says, careful with trusting the dice fellow, not in favor. There's a lot of that. I don't know. You're saying that's true of him, and it very well could be. It very well could be. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with people that are just kind of the amount of time this takes and how much time it takes away from doing it to interact with other people. It's the smart way to do it is to not interact with other people, or to only try to talk to bigger channels and blow them and try to get that, then there's, I could name names. And then you have another category of people that artificially got huge, like Lex Friedman, but there's much smaller ones and they work together in rather obvious ways. So I made some efforts to just sort of touch base with the suspicious ones. And it was either went over their head or very much already on the radar and there's no interest. So I'm actually a pretty good little canary in the coal mine. If people will talk to me, it means one thing. If people won't talk to me, it means another. But I would love to. I've been pretty open. I see some chats that are almost catching what I'm dropping, but maybe not quite putting it together. But again, the simplest way to think about it, if you take a step back and look picture, what is this influencer trying to do? What are they trying to do? Are they putting out stuff? Well, this isn't that kind of stream. Come on. 3cc, check it out. Could use your help for sure. Here's all this stuff. Oh yeah, Michael Cohen. You remember him? Trump's former lawyer and fixer. Just because he was. Michael Cohen paid Daniels $130,000. That sentence is pretty much enough reason not to have this trial, by the way. Trump's former lawyer this is where it should have just been this sentence. Michael Cohen paid Daniels $130,000. Michael Cohen What do you think, chat? Oh my God. Where's the Harambe phone? Oh, it's around. It's around. I took it down because we had some guests and then that all went to shit. Oh. There is opportunity in opposition, I guess. Ooh, there it is. The 6-month member badge. Zeb Boykin up there at the top. What's going on, Zeb, by the way, with the yellow badge? Tingley Tim's got the white one now. 6 months plus. Recovering commie. Welcome. I'm sorry. Tingley Jim. Oh my God, I'm blind. Tingley JM. I've seen a unicorn. There you are. Keep taking him down. Black or white, or something different, some kind of tranny woman. It's our buddy. Username Cohen. Yeah, Cohen's just been lying nonstop. Jim Graves, welcome. You live in Washington. Everyone looks dead here. Saw. The idea was that Trump paid Cohen explicitly for that cost and lied about it using tax donations or some such nonsense. The FEC already denied. Yeah, I know. Years ago. Years ago. Ooh, Nick Fuentes. That's kind of a show unto itself, but that's been an interesting thing. Fuentes back on Twitter. Elon Musk plays an interesting role in the factions. Elon Musk did something very interesting today. Not really surprising if you've been watching, but he promoted, what's his stupid name? RFK? Junior, Senior, Triple X? That guy's such a clown. So there's a couple things that could be going on here. Number one is Elon Musk is genuinely trying to redirect people in that way, in theory, to pull votes away from Trump. I mean, again, Elon Musk directing people there does not mean necessarily that it's an anti-Trump thing. But we don't know. These things happen. They're interesting. The timing of them is interesting. A lot of hilarious stories came out yesterday with the fake supposed assassination attempt on leader of Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince, that turned out not to be true. I think it should be pretty obvious. I'll ask you this, chat. What were all the fake stories covering for yesterday? You know. I think you know. Ed Boy says, I know why you would try to alienate your own base, though. Why would you try to? Are you talking about me? I don't think I'm trying to alienate him unless you were talking about somebody else, something people were talking about. That's not a guard. That's story. Lord of the Ree, I missed your Rumble rant earlier. If it was a super, let me check that out here. Let me actually pull this up because I did see a few of them. Lord of the Ree, there you are. Good afternoon, my hard M's. Does the ironically anti-Semitism bill make the dad from Fairly Odd Parents... So bad at reading stuff. Bill, make the dad from Fairly Odd Parents as a literal Nazi because he hated the guy named Dinkelberg. It's all so tiresome. Oh, man. Saw some YouTube ones here. This always gets a little funky on your screen here when I isolate these, so bear with me. But Unit 731, Streamlabs, no. OBS. The Rubicon. Hey, my world champions, in Harambe's most glorious name, let's get Trump in and try to peacefully reform Mordor on the Potomac, or we'll have probs. And Damien G there also. Where isn't this a... Gosh, man. So, there's another one. Kyolis Rex. John, how do I become New Jersey's delegate? I have a second base delegate from New Jersey also. I think I saw you in the Gilded. I thought I responded to you. You might have caught me just at the wrong time. Let me get back to live chat with the whole internet shit I've been dealing with. But you and a couple other people have been waiting on me to get the internet fixed, and I was gonna try to do a test stream this week. And of course, everything went to shit on Sunday. So this is the single just me live test, which doing okay. And we keep this going. We'll get some test calls in with you guys. And then let's say, Thursday? We'll try it again. Although the fact that I just said that almost guarantees that we'll have massive packet loss on Thursday. He's got the hand. What are you doing with that hand, buddy? Keep it to the side. Oh, he's... What do you think he's looking at? Very focused. Oop. No, he still wants to look. What the fuck was that? It's a bug. He's fucking watching. Let this man go home. Let him go home. He doesn't want to be there. He's doing something in his right pocket. Everyone in the world is watching. He doesn't know it. He's just contemplating his existence. Look at his just head down. Fucking apart. He does cracking his knuckles. He just flipped us off. He's going to pace. He's fucking checking the watch. Oh, button? Nope, leave it open. Oh, shift switch. And then this guy just fucking, and he just stands. Just, laser beams. Oh, man, they switch off pretty fast, honestly. I'm kind of surprised how frequently they're switching. Don't know what that's about. Oh, man. All right. Oh, better than you. I see you. I've seen you. He's pulling a tubing. He's lubing the tubing. That guy's still around, clown show. I waited till 2 to go live. I was like, man, something will happen. Something will happen. At some point. I'm trying to make a dude standing there entertaining. That guy looks he's serious. About carbs anyway. You can see his back in the reflection there. He went, all right, here comes somebody else. Ooh, he's coming. See him in the door? Or is he on the other No, he's just, it's like that scene it's like the Holy Grail from Monty Python. He just keeps coming. Oh, did he turn off? We got these 3 silhouettes in the right-hand door. Some drama going on. What do you think that will circle conversations about there? And then our black guy tucks himself away about every 5 minutes though, so we'll be we'll be back. Oh man, Jay Grower over on X, thank you for keeping X going. Swamp Cleaner, welcome. Your last comment disappeared into the ether. That's another problem we've been having, is just sometimes comments from random for no pattern to it. Just don't show up. I do see Magical Trevor up there, though. I'm glad I saw you. There was some drama with the Dilly Mean team getting mass reported. I saw that seemed to all get resolved, but again, Dilly's a good dude to follow over on Twitter, and the meme team, very OG. Doing it a long time. A lot of respect for them. Crash Kid, watch the General Flynn movie. I have not seen that yet. Heard it was good. Yeah, so magic. There was a bug. But I mean, I guess at least this time, it seemed like you were able to do something about it. It's meaningless in May. It'll be more interesting in September and all that stuff, but Christine says, what is your lies like that you can watch a dead stream on a Tuesday afternoon? Pretty horrible. Do you not live in America too? Oh, man. She said while doing the same. Believe it or not, I think a lot of people throw these on during lunch breaks or while they're sitting there working and things like that, or driving or whatnot. So, but mildly interesting today because it is Stormy Daniels. There's Sir Lancelot, the never-ending door charger. We still got our hiding black guy there. Let me see if there's been any updates. Oh, let's see if... Ooh, nope, we said no New York Times. Let's see what Fox News has going on. They're always fun. I think most people have moved well beyond ever watching Fox News again, but there's some of you still out there. They really like this jail time thing. I mean, it is interesting. Further testimony, we already know that. Judge Wani Murchani warned him about the gag order. He said, I Shapiro'd you, bitch. Don't you Candace Owens me. Don't you get uppity. Judge says prosecutors are going into This is a kabuki theater. All right, I'll bite. I will bite. This is the TARD breakdown. In year 2040 or 50, these will be just one word. It'll be like fast facts, but it'll say FAX. It'll be FAZ, FAX. And it'll say Trump. It'll say Stormy. Now, once it'll be like professional Gina. Ho. Trump, ho. And the U.S. Secret Service. Well, we already know what they're going to do for that. They're going to put, he's not back yet. All right, and then idiocracy, it's not the point. After a brief morning breaking, would you break, Wani? Que rota? Something like that. Judge Juan Merchant told prosecutors that they were going into too much detail. The degree of detail we're going into is unnecessary, the judge told Manhattan prosecutor Susan Hoffinger Tuesday morning and asked her to move things along. Susan, though, apparently very interested. Susan's like, Stormy, I'm curious. And Stormy's like, it didn't happen. She's like, but what if it did? So Susan Hoffinger, one of those weirdos on Twitter having sex fantasy dreams about Trump, quite clearly, is lurking so hardcore on the details of Stormy Daniels and Trump having sex that the judge is like, please, this is too much for me. I am a 1990s Cinemax guy. A lot of 30 to 40-year-old men know what I'm talking about. Daniels has alleged she had a sexual encounter with Trump in 2006. She hasn't. She's alleged the opposite. In 2016, was paid $130,000 by Trump's ex-lawyer, Michael Cohen. And Stormy. 10 minutes. Judge denies Trump defense team motion for a mistrial after Stormy Daniels' testimony. Former President Trump defense attorneys are moving for a mistrial amid the testimony of pornographic actress Stormy Daniels. Comcast is like flying Delta. Oh, we have problems again, I see, apparently. I'll leave the chat. Did the stream getting Comcasted? What the fucking hell? Sure doesn't show that. Hopefully the stream is back for you. I saw we lost like 100 people all at once. Oh my God. Dodger remembers Skinamax. Vaporware, respect. Markets and Moto, welcome back. You hard M gang. We've established the hard M gang and the fighting whiteys. You need to go look those up for yourselves now. And Zeb says it looks good. Someday. It's probably getting messed with on every single side of it. Had to refresh and now it's working. I'm curious, I guarantee you when you guys pull this stream up, does it have it default as like 480? I'm curious what happens when you set it at 1080 if it still works okay for you, because that's what it should be at. It should be better than that, but I gave up on trying to make that work. But we got the hard M's and the fighting whiteys. Acted like it restarted. Yeah, it's dropped 10%, but that was really in these kind of chunks here and there. Fucking who gives a shit. Booted as if the stream ended. Are you shitting me? Yeah, so that's what it looked like. It looks like it just kind of pretended for about half to a third of you that, they're on to us. The X chat has stopped working. Pocket poo. Actually, that one came through. Let me give that. If this is also, if they're on to us and it's just going to get total shit, we'll call it a day. That looked okay for me. Gen X Granny has it on 1080. Only a few freezes for only a few seconds. That's honestly, No, Zeb, I think you got to change it. Well, I mean, yes, I do. I have it set to that, but I've noticed, and it's not just me. I've noticed it on, quite frankly, and another of other conservative channels that it defaults to 480, and you got to always go manually do it. So I'm assuming mine does too. Yeah, so you should be able to do up to 1080 at 60 frames a second, which should be quite nice looking, frankly. Which has been the huge joke of all this when everyone catches us for the first time and thinks it's shitty. It's like one of the nicest streams on YouTube in terms of the cameras and lenses and everything. Except for this camera. This camera's a piece of shit. And this thing is 900 years old, and I had to code it to myself to fucking do stuff, which is why when I say hit the wrong buttons, that's why I hit the wrong buttons. It's not supposed to be like this. Oh, so you're back. Okay, so you must have got booted too. See people trickling back in. Poor video quality across the board. Maybe that's just something they're doing to save themselves money. Jeremy Carroll. Oh, an ad roll. So I bet that's what that is. This automated ad shit that made YouTube start 15 minutes late. I bet that had something to do with everybody that just got kicked off. It would probably trigger that and either was coded by DEI people or wasn't actually that. Get some stickers. Stickers are over on Pilled. You can use Pilled to use stickers, but and also channel members, but we can get some of those in. We need some people to make stickers. 360 by default. Premium, so it just went black screen for half a second. There was an ad and it worked. So some people got ads, some people did, and it worked for some people. It's also tiresome. Oh, 360 it has you set at. No, go set your streams to 1080. It should not slow it down at all. It should be nice. You should actually be able to read this shit. And double check not just me, everybody else too. You're watching your other favorite streams and like, man, why is this so shitty? And then it's probably at 360, and then you'll set your default to 1080, and it just won't do it. Just won't do it. Black shade is what I'm interpreting as. Of course, YouTube is on your channel. They auto-censor your comments, and you're a nobody. It's quite obvious. Yeah, I mean, there's some automated censoring going on, which I definitely have also. I do feel like there's almost like somebody on call when the YouTube live server gets a John Ward stream. I like to think that there is, and it's a huge hassle for them, and they hate their job. And they just get these rants. God damn it. Probably not, though. It's probably a robot. Let's be honest. Who we got? Ooh, new people. Has our black security guy vanished? Or is he just behind the midpoint here? Favorite watch checking guy is nowhere to be seen. And gosh, it's been however damn long. I think the AP was just set to 480 for a second there. So what are we at here? 3 o'clock. I think we'll do a break. I mean, I see no reason why. There's still enough people in here watching. I got to take... Oh, there he is! As he comes out, he's checking his watch. That guy needs a new job. I wonder how hard it would be to, like... I'm sure he can't do interviews and shit, but that would be incredible. Is this shit for you guys? Joe Johnson, 19. Yeah, no, you should. I was doing it in 4K, but I initially thought that I was having some kind of, it was too much data or something. So just did full HD, but shit, if we end up putting in the work to move everything, we'll do 4K again. You can't tell the difference between 480 and 1080. Are you watching on one of those like inch long OLED screens with like 7 pixels? Patrick Ancona, YouTube is set at permanent 1984 resolution. There's the real answer. Oh man, what's going on? Keeps getting disconnected. Roger Wood. I'd love to know too, man. I would love to know too. We all would. We all would. So maybe we don't take a break. Maybe we don't take a break. This seems like it's going to be going on for a while. I'm just going to stop. Just yet. You guys are getting kicked. Zeb got kicked off. All right. We're taking a break. We might come back live later. It is 3 o'clock. I'll keep an eye on it. Kind of, honestly, what I expected. Here again this morning. Everything fixed. 4-hour stream. 0 drop frames. Private. Go live. This happens. So meeting tonight. If I don't come back, we'll get it figured out and move the studio as quickly as possible and then get back to the 3CC and everything that we've been doing. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. It's not starting soon anymore, is it? Oh my God. All right. Take it easy. Maybe be back later today or tonight if anything meaningful happens with Watch Guy. If not, I'll see you in the Gilded with an up.